Jiu-jitsu is just so amazing. It's the one martial art where it does what a martial art's supposed to do. What a martial art's supposed to be is that a smaller man with good technique can beat a larger man. And that kind of can work in other martial arts, but man, that smaller guy's got to be so much better. Yeah. Like in striking, the smaller man has to be so much better. Like Logan Paul is going to fight Floyd Mayweather. Logan Paul is a big guy. He's like, what is he, like 6'2"-ish, somewhere around that range, 200 pounds, lean, strapping kid. Floyd is, at his best, he was 147, 154. He's a tiny guy. He's not a big guy. He's small hands, but everyone's betting on Floyd, even though he's literally 50 pounds lighter than this guy, because he's so much better.
Is there a puncher's chance in that situation?
Yes. It's a low percentage. Like, you wouldn't want to bet it.
Right.
You might want to bet it for a goof.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I would imagine. Let me guess what the odds are.
Is it a professional fight? No.
I believe they're calling it an exhibition. Look, come on. Logan Paul's fucking thick. I met the dude in person. I met him at in Hawaii. It was right after he had that boxing match with KSI. He was vacationing at the same place I was with my family, and all of a sudden I get this tap on my shoulder. I'm like, oh, what's up, dude?
He is not the same guy that just
No, that's his brother Jake.
Okay.
Jake is allegedly the more talented boxer. He certainly has preposterous knockout power. He can knock motherfuckers out. You can't sleep on that guy just because he's a YouTube star and he talks a lot of shit. But they're training together there. But Logan is the guy who's fighting Floyd, and Floyd is considerably smaller than him. And I would imagine the odds, I'm going to say 20-1.
Right. So that he wins.
That Floyd wins. No, right. Floyd. That Floyd Mayweather
20-1.
That Floyd wins.
Right.
Yeah, you would. Floyd is the favorite.
Yes,
in a big way. Oh, 20-1 against. Yes. Yes. Is that right? See, motherfucker, I know my shit. I'm a professional.
Yeah.
Not really.
But you know a lot about this kind of thing.
I know about that kind of thing. I know about, like, it might happen. Weird shit can happen.
Yeah.
So if I was, for a goof, I want to bet $50, I might put $50 on the kid.
I'm not such a boxing fan. I really think
you had it right. 20-1 actually for Floyd to win. So you have to bet 2,000 to win 100.
Yeah.
90, wow. Plus, it's 9-1 for Logan to win.
Yeah.
So you bet.
Oh, that's interesting.
$10.
So 9-1 for Logan to win, but 20-1 for Floyd to win.
100 pays 900, but if you want to win 100 on Floyd, you got to bet 2,000.
Okay, so they're making it difficult. Yeah.
Yes.
They're going to make. Somebody's going to make a lot of money.
Yeah, if you want to bet $1 million, yeah, you'll make some money, but you might sweat it.
No, but I think the odds makers are making money with that differential, right?
Yeah. Well, Joey Diaz always says, I never met a bookie with a part-time job.
Right.
The thing that could happen, and this is very unlikely to happen, but what could happen is if Logan holds him and hits him and hurts him. So if there's a moment in an exchange where Logan, who is a very good wrestler, I mean a very good wrestler, we saw him wrestle Paulo Costa, who's a UFC middleweight contender, and you watched the scrambles. Like, he was controlling Costa, and they scrambled. He was keeping up with Costa, but you watched him move, and you're like, man, this kid can fucking wrestle. And Floyd is not like this one-punch, obliterating knockout power puncher, and then he's also 50 pounds lighter. So the weirdness, what's the weirdest thing that can happen, is Logan could somehow or another tie him up and clip him. Right. Like, really hard, because he's a big guy. If I was his coach, I'd be like, listen, motherfucker, you are not outboxing the greatest boxer of all time. What we're going to do is we're going to cover up, we're going to cheat, we're going to maul this guy.
Shoulders.
Yeah, we're going to maul him, we're going to push him around. I want you to hold him, and I would say plant your feet and push him over your knee. You might twist his ankle and fuck his knee up, and we're going to mug him in the clinch. That's the thing. Cover up and mug him in the clinch. Because this is going to pop you with the jab, keep moving, throw a punch, but don't throw a punch like you're even trying to hit him. Just get close. When he's throwing a punch at you, close the distance. Actually close the distance and tie him up. And just fucking try to whale him in the clinch. Because that's the only time you're going to hit him.
I'm now nervous for Mayweather. Like, now I'm scared. Now I want to bet Logan.
I would never train a guy like him, if I was a trainer, I would never train a guy like him to try to box with Floyd. I'm like, you are not going to be on the outside trying to outmaneuver literally the slickest boxer that's ever walked the face of the earth.
Do you get broken up if you get an underhook?
It depends on the referee. That's the thing. Like, some referees say fight through it, and it really depends on whatever rules they develop specifically for this one sort of understanding. Like, I know there was like some specific understandings for the Conor McGregor fight. When Conor fought Floyd, like, if he did anything that was like MMA related, like if he tried to take him down or kick him or something like that, I think he would lose like all his money or be fined $1 million or something.
I went to that fight.
Did you?
And I was like, I was waiting for a leg kick. I was thinking like, you're gonna get pissed off and like body slam the guy.
He could have if he wanted to, but I think he had an opportunity to win $100 million.
Right.
And that's what he got.
And he risked everything.
He made $100 million in that fight, which is so crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. It's fucking insane.
I mean, that fight made Conor McGregor so fucking rich. And he did catch Floyd. That's what's crazy. When he clipped him with that uppercut in the first round, Floyd was like, oh, shit. Like, this guy can strike.
Yeah.
But Conor's used to like being a sniper and using all his other tools, like kicks and kicking the legs and jabbing the body with that front kick that he likes to throw. For him to just use his hands only, he could kind of get things off until Floyd figures out his timing. And then once Floyd figured out the timing, then Floyd was just not there when those punches landed. And then Conor's punches became more and more labored, and Floyd just dragged him into the later rounds and started fucking him up.
Do you think that's like the worst thing that can happen for a fighter? Like a fighter like Conor, who I remember watching a video on him before maybe his first UFC fight, when they followed him around Ireland. He did not have much money at all. Poor kid, training, hungry. To go from that to making $100 million in a boxing match, where as long as he doesn't kick the guy, he makes a fortune,
right,
is maybe the worst thing. I mean, for a guy who still seems like at times like he wants to fight, for that sport, for mixed martial arts, having so much seems to be working against him. No?
It can. There's no absolutes.
Right.
You know, here's the thing you have to think. Floyd Mayweather fucked him up with like $500 million in the bank.
Right.
Think about that.
Yeah.
Because Floyd Mayweather, when they did fight, Floyd Mayweather was rich as fuck.
Yeah.
And still beat his ass.